Hey, everybody. Jason with the Ballcard Show here with a little bit of different content, something that we don't do that often. And quite honestly, I don't know if we expected it to ever happen.
No, it was kind of a fun thing to have dropped in our laps. Jason, tell them what happened here.
Okay, so if you've been following the podcast, you know that one of the things that we talk about often is how repacking has played a significant role in the hobby. Whether you love repacks, hate them, you participate in them, sell to repackers, they are mutually beneficial to many in the hobby. However, there are many terrible, grifty, rip-off, poorly comped. What am I forgetting?
I think you covered it.
Bad products.
Yeah, bad products out there.
There are also good products out there, and that's important that people know about as well. We were reached out to by the people at Juicebox, and they were asked if we would be willing to review a case. Now, here's what I didn't expect. I expected them to not know who we are and what our content was about, because who in the right mind would want us to review their Repack product after they've heard some of the things that we've said about repacks in general. However, the one that reached out to us said they were going to send the case over, said, we really just want honest feedback. It's a product that's grown. It's one that you've seen on TikTok. They've seen it in a lot of places. It's only growing more. They have several different versions of this. We are going to be opening up the sugar-free juice box, which, by the way, hold it up again for me.
Yeah, it's a really nice looking.
So, opening thoughts on the packaging. I've seen some really bad repack looking. This is nice. This looks nice.
Yeah.
Let me give you a little bit of stats on this. The way this is going to work is we're going to tear through all 50 of these slabs in this case. Every single slab in here will be given away on our Whatnot show.
Correct.
On Thursday nights. We just look forward to giving that back. It's important to us. If people want us to review things, we'll do it. We will be giving things away. You cannot buy us. You cannot bribe us.
100% not. Well,
you can be bribed?
If the number's right, but I don't think there's a number right enough in this hobby to bribe me.
Okay. Well,
it would have to be enough for me to buy an island and disappear from society forever.
It's nice that you say that there's a possibility, because now our review has gone completely out the window. So anyway, we're going to rip through this. Here's a little bit of the breakdown. This is the multi-sport sugar-free. Sugar-free is a step up from their basic juice box case. There are 50 slabs in here. The suggested retail value per pack is about $45.
Yep.
A lot of people are going to auction these off. They're going to say, hey, here's what the hits are. Here's what the floor is. They spelled this out for us. So they're saying this should be about $45 a pack. There are 50 packs in here, and they even break down the number of ceiling and floor cards. Super important.
Yep.
If you're getting into repacks to know this. Yeah. Do you want to go further with this? I've been yakking for.
Yeah. No. Let's just break this down real quick. Breakdown on this. In the 50 card case, there should be one card that's $200 value. There should be 4 cards that are an $80 or higher value, 20 that are $30 plus, and 25 that are the floor at $10.
Now, that reminds me.
Yes.
I did ask, hey, is there anything particular that you're wanting to know about the product as we review it? And the feedback I got was, we do get a lot of people that complain about there being a $10 floor. So I thought that was interesting. I don't know the reason for that. Gary's going to jump into this a little bit more, but is a $10 floor too low for a repack product?
I think that the answer to that is the floor should be, in my opinion, on a good repack product, somewhere between 20 and 25% of the retail value of the pack. The reason that I think that that's the right floor is because it's still higher than what you're going to get on average if you rip a hobby box.
That's a sad state of affairs.
Yes, but it's the truth.
Yeah.
Jason watched a case. One guy domed a case of select first off the line football at 10-2. $10,200. If he got $1,500 back out of that case.
The last couple boxes were better. I think he made it to about 25 to 30%.
Okay.
If he sells immediately.
Yes, that's the thing.
If he sells immediately.
Now, the other thing that's really important to keep in mind with a product like this that has a $10 floor, you guys all know comps change all the time. So the comp value that they're telling us, my assumption is that is based on when the case was packed. That's a good point. Yep. Right? It's when the case was packed. So we don't know the answer to that.
And to those of you that are always complaining about the floor because of a comp that changed, like, nobody has a time machine to go change out the comps on this. So it's just should be understood with all of this. Now, having said that, If this sucks, we're going to tell you.
100%. You're going to see.
We're
ripping the whole thing. You guys are going to see every single card. We're also going to throw some comps up on the screen, some card ladder screenshots of these cards, so that you know Jason's going to be comping some stuff as we go here. And then for each one of these, we're going to throw it up, and we'll let you guys know if their claims are in line.
So again, the ceiling we're looking for is one card
at $200.
Okay.
Yep.
Where'd the paper go?
I put it down here on the floor because it was in our shot right
neither
here.
of us can reach the floor.
Well, I already had the info.
That's fine.
Yeah.
$200, and floor is 10.
10.
And there should be, 25? Is that right?
25 floor cards is what we should be seeing right now.
Now, to those of you that didn't know, you can ask. You can reach out to people that sell these for information. If you see a Repack product where they're unwilling to give you this information, that should be concerning to you. Also, another thing to consider when you're getting involved in a Repack break. Are they giving a fresh case every time they open that, or are they shuffling these in? Because if they shuffled in 3 cases, it's possible you're about to see 75 floor cards over the next half hour get opened. That's what can happen too. So always ask. Juicebox was good at getting us the information. You want to get to it?
Let's get to it, Jason.
Rip
that case open and then start setting these packs out for me.
I do like the box. I'm keeping dibs.
Yeah, that's fine. You guys are seeing the dullest blade ever. You cutting that with a spoon, bro?
Well, we've cut a few boxes in the last few weeks.
Yeah, that's true. We have. And again, remember, all these are going to be giveaways on Whatnot. The $10 cards and the $200 card, and the 30 and the 80s.
Oh, plug the Whatnot. I guess let's get.
Follow us.
There is something for us on
yes,
there, you know?
follow us on Whatnot at the Ballcard Show. We go every Thursday night. For now, we're talking about maybe a second show. You got 2 more. You got those already? Sweet.
Yeah, you worry about yourself. You don't have to micromanage me, but I got it.
We've got every Thursday night. Oh, these packs are really cool looking too. All right.
Oh, okay. Catch this. Lift that up real quick.
Okay, so
this is awesome.
So
okay.
we do. So look, tells us when this was packed. So as of May 22nd, floor 10, ceiling 200. So if we pull a card out of here and it shows $6, but it was on May 29th, and there was the $10 average was on the 22nd, we'll know that these guys are telling the truth about what they got here. There's the packs. They really do look nice.
All right. You want to get rolling?
Yeah, let's get rolling. Go ahead and pull these things out.
And handing them to you. And then
let's just stack them up here, and then we'll put the box back up so we have it as a backdrop.
Camera shot. All the tinfoil hat people really want a reason. So
gotcha. All right, here we go. Let's get rocking and rolling.
We've got 2 people.
Yep.
You know,
everything's here. You guys are going to see everything that's going on. Start handing me stuff. Here we go. This is what the packs look like. They're really nice. Got a little nutrition information on the back. Let's rip and see what we got. First, we have a 2004-2005 Upper Deck Rivals box set, LeBron James in an SGC 9. My guess is that this is a floor card. That's going to be my guess. Let's see what Jason says.
Let's see. Not a lot of comps, but right around a floor card.
Yeah, that's a floor card.
You can make an argument for that one. So what I'll do is if we think it's a floor, we'll stack it, and we'll see if we have close to 25.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's going to be some of these where it's a range, but.
For sure. Oh, this is a nice one. This is not a floor card. 2023 Mosaic, Bryce Young, rookie.
We got to fix this light. You keep
PSA 10.
I'm going to get you a little more light.
PSA 10 on the Bryce Young Mosaic Silver, the debut. Oh, there you go. That helps. This, I'm going to guess, is a $40 card.
All right.
$30 to $40.
I mean, we know that's
not a floor card.
Solid.
Next. Oh, this is a nice one, too. I mean, it's a 10, and it's an auto. Jermaine Burton.
Oh.
Topps Chrome 2024. Rookie auto. And an SGC 10. We'll see if this is a floor or not. I'm going to guess this is about a $10 to $15 card.
I was going to say 20. I don't see it in the SGC 10.
Did you spell Jermaine properly?
Oh, 50-50 shot.
Okay.
Looks like it. So I have a raw of 50 that did 12. I don't know how much that helps.
All right. So I'm going to say this is a floor card.
I think it probably is it's at least a floor card, if not better.
Yeah, I'm going to guess it's a floor card off the top of my head, mostly because he's not in the league. Well, he is, but he's not going to be for long. All right, next. Scoot Henderson on the Silver Prism. This is going to not be a floor card either. On a PSA 10. 2023 Select. Silver Rookie Revolution Scoot Henderson PSA 10. I'm going to guess this is a $30 card.
Keep it rolling.
Let's see what we
I'll let
say
you know.
here. $40 card.
Not the same. We're looking for the Revolution.
Rookie Revolution Silver.
Yeah, keep going. We don't
All
have
right,
time
next.
to slow down.
Yeah, we don't have time to slow down. We'll go. All right, another cool one. 2023 Panini Prism Jamar Chase Disco SGC 10. I'm going to guess this is a $20 to $30 card.
Yep.
Let's keep going here. Oh, we got some bonus
peanuts
there. Another PSA slab. This one's a cool one.
Last two comps on that scoot are 21 and 45.
So it's $30 card. So
Well,
maybe they might have backed it at 40.
So hold on. Time out.
Yep.
When Gary and I comp things, our filter is we're
Average.
dealers at a table, so we average. There are plenty of people, repackers, buyers, collectors.
They're going to comp at the highest.
They will say that 45 is the comp. So that's a caveat for us because we're traditionally conservative with that.
Yep. This one's also not going to be a floor card. Paul Skeens on the Tops Now PSA 10
nice.
rookie. Going to guess that's a pretty good one too. See what we got next here. Another PSA slab. The one thing I will say so far is it's been more PSA than I anticipated.
That's last comp on this is $30.
Yep.
I'm sure there's some higher than that.
Santi Aldama on the Optic Red rated rookie. This is a dude I've never heard of, but the card is numbered to 99.
Oh yeah, if it's basketball, we're going to be looking at ultra modern.
Santi Aldama 2021 Optic. So I'm going to guess this is a floor
It's
card.
a 10 though?
It is a PSA 10. I'm going to guess this is a floor card. And my guess is that they're going to value all PSA 10s
Okay, well,
as a floor card that are of nobody's.
I mean, you could say that, but less than 6 months ago, it was a $16 sale at PSA 10. So
yep.
it's north of floor. Do I put it in the floor pile?
Yeah, I'd put it in the floor pile. I think that's a floor card.
Maybe like emotionally, that's a floor pull for somebody.
Oh, this is a nice one. 2013 Topps Manny Machado.
Somebody listen to the podcast. This is rigged.
PSA 10. That is not a floor card. Guessing $40.
I like that card.
Guessing $40. Yeah, this will be a tough one that we're gonna have to give away. But what are you seeing?
Last comp 47.
Yeah, there we go.
So it's about a $50 card.
So that's a break-even card in the pack. Maybe a little bit of after tax, you're breaking even there. All right. Next, we got the 2022 Select Sky Moore Maroon Prism. That is numbered to 149.
2 Ys, right?
2 Ys on Sky. That is correct. And I'm going to guess that this is probably a floor card. That's my guess.
Copper to 149. That's maroon.
Maroon to 149.
Copper die cut in a 10, which was of 149 to 10. So that's a floor.
Yeah.
Not a terrible floor, but it's
I
definitely.
think it's a floor card. Yeah. How about the Carlos Boozer auto?
Oh, I like this.
The Choice auto in an SGC 9. It's not numbered, but Carlos Boozer on the Choice SGC 9.
Raw 5. Hold on. Not seeing slabs yet. 4, 5, 5, 5, 10.
Yeah, gonna guess it's a floor card.
Floor. So far, the floors, except for this
Weird
safety,
basketball one.
don't suck.
No, they don't suck. How about the absolute CJ Stroud in a PSA 10 rookie? I'm going to guess this is a $30 card. I know last year this was about a $70 card, but I'm going to guess as of right now that's probably a $30 card. It's going to be in that second tier, not the floor, but the next step up. Am I close?
Comps change on you, you know.
What are they?
There is a $30 comp and 26. There's also 17 and 20. Yeah, it's $30 card.
It's $30 card.
25 to $30.
Here's another one that you wouldn't be mad about getting, I don't think. Brandon Miller on the Instant Impact rookie PSA 10 2023 Prism, not numbered. It's just the base Instant Impact. But again, I'm going to guess that this is probably a $30 card is what they have it in there as.
Ooh.
Am I way off?
You might be. Now, okay, one popped off for 30, 10, 30, 14, 9. So he's injured. This is an example of one where I think in season it's probably a $20 to $30 card.
Yeah, I think they're probably counting that as a $30 card.
Throwing that in there.
That's my guess. All right, let's see what we got here now. You can tell we aren't breakers because we don't do this big slow reveal thing. How about the Saquon Barkley, a rated rookie in an SGC 9.5? This is not a floor card, but it's also not going to pull what the PSA 10 does. I'm going to guess $25 to $30. Am I close? A little better?
Yeah.
What do you got?
There is one at 33, but there's several of these around 40, 45.
Oh, okay, so that's one that
40.
So it's a $40 card. That's still in that $30 tier is what they were talking about. So 30 plus. Because the next year up is 80. All right, how about the Ellie De La Cruz? A lot of 10s. There's not a lot of really crap grades so far.
Or crap slabs.
Yeah. We were worried that we might be seeing ISA slabs. We didn't know what
There's
we were
still
getting
time
into here. There's still time. 2024 Tops Now, Ellie De La Cruz, PSA 10 rookie. It's the...
I mean, there's 50 of those, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of them. But I'm going to guess it's a $30 to $40 card.
So I'm just going off of the last few. I know Tops Now gets weird.
Yep.
But, 30, 30, 42,
Yep.
32.
It's in that $30 tier.
A lot of stuff in that range so far.
Yep. Which is what we expected to see.
Let's see some floors. Let's see
more floors. This is not a floor.
Nope.
How about the Prism Instant Impact Wemby in the SGC 10? That's not a floor card either. So far, guys, I'm going to tell you my honest opinion on this. This is pretty solid so far for a $45 repack.
15, 20, 18.
All right, so they might be considering this a floor card unless, what do you see May 22nd-ish?
Why do you say that?
Because that's when they packed
that
it.
is 20.
Okay, so this is a floor card then. It's 10 plus is the floor, right? 10 to 30 is the floor numbers, and 30 is the next tier, and then 80.
Yeah.
So they consider this a floor card. If this is a floor card, that's a pretty good floor card.
I bet they would. Yeah. What's the tier after the bottom one? Let me see.
10 to 30, and then 80, and then 200.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So they would consider that a floor card based on what we're keeping track. All right. Next, I'm gonna do the little
Sweat it.
sweat it. So this is a cool card.
It's a good product.
It's an patch auto rookie Keontae George. It's the right name. Noir True to 99, 2-color patch. Noir is on card autos. So whatever raws are doing is what this is worth. 23, 24 Panini Noir Keontae George.
It has 2-color, right?
It's 2-color patch. It's numbered to 99. It's the True.
That's a $50 to $60 card.
Yeah. So that's in that range as well.
Now, this is a thicker card stock.
Yep.
So like a 9 would be a pretty solid grade on that.
Yeah, you can
8.
see why it got an 8 right here on this
on the
corner.
back, but
Yeah.
2-color. That's
Yep,
sweet.
nice
All right,
card.
So this goes in a different tier then, right?
That goes in that.
Basically goes in the 30 plus.
Yeah, unless they think it's an 80. Are there any comps around 80? Yeah.
We'll be good.
All right. We're trying to keep track of this so we can evaluate.
And trying to keep it moving for you.
All right, 9, 2013 Tom Brady.
Oh, cool.
4,000 yard club. SGC 9 on this card is not a bad grade. Other than those top two corners, it's pretty clean. 2013 4,000 yard club Brady in an SGC 9. I'm going to guess it's a floor card. I think it's probably a $10 slab. What are you seeing?
15.25. So it's a floor.
Yeah,
but
it's a floor card.
one.
It's not a bad floor. All right, next. So many packing peanuts. PSA slab again. It's a 9. Mosaic. BTJ on the silver introductions in a 9. This is probably a floor card too. I'm going to guess $15. 2024 Mosaic. Brian Thomas Jr. Am I right?
Yeah. It depends on when you comp it. If you comp it in April,
What's the?
hold on. I'm looking.
See, there's one awful comp I saw.
This is a floor. It's about $15.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Average. There's a comp or two over 20, and there's a couple
Really bad ones. Yeah.
that maybe shouldn't be. But.
All right, next we got a 9.5. Oh, okay, another auto. Jonathan Mogbo, rookie signatures, 2024-25 Prism in an SGC 9.5. Jason and I, as you guys are all well aware, do not follow ultra-modern basketball, so I don't know who this guy is. He looks real angry at everybody, though.
I spelled it right.
Jonathan Mogbo, rookie signatures, Mogbo, in an SGC 9.5. My guess is floor card.
I'm guessing that. I'm not.
Because it's just a base. I'm guessing floor card. Let's see what we got next. Oh, here's a fun one. This is probably $30. 2024 Bowman AI rookie refractor on Jason Dominguez in the PSA 10. Trying to keep that backlighting from blinding y'all. I think that's not a floor card. I think that's probably $30 is my guess. Keep it moving. Jason's on top of it here. I like this card a lot. Hines Ward on the field level, tricolor select in a PSA 10.
That's cool.
That's a cool card. And that's the hobby. That's not the die cut. That's numbered to 75. I'm going to guess this is a $30 to $40 card. Hines Ward.
Man.
That's a cool card. Not finding anything?
That's the kind of card we buy, though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, if we don't find it right now, you're still going to see some pop-ups on the screen on stuff so that we can show you what we're seeing. Okay, here's another one. Garrett Wilson, Mosaic Rookie, Orange Reactive, PSA 10. Should be a $30 to $35 card, is my guess. So far, lots of 10s and 9.5s, even on the floor cards. So that's a positive. It also,
a little sneaky.
Yeah, it also feels very football, basketball heavy. Very little baseball so far. Let's see what we got. Oh, speaking of baseball, how about the PSA 10 Jackson Holiday tops now? Nice. Very nice. Probably a floor card, $15 to $20. But again, if that's a floor card, that's not a bad floor card, guys.
One thing I'm noticing, a lot of these floor cards are rookies, and they're players that, again, I'm not trying to cheer them on. They're players that have upside.
Yes.
For multiple reasons. Like that Wemby's a $20 card right now.
But it could be a $40 card.
But at the time when this was made, it was not a $40 or $50 or $60 card.
Here we go. 2020 Donruss, Josh Allen, blue press proof. This is definitely a floor card in an SGC 9. We don't need to look that up. That might not be a $10 card. That's the first one I've seen so far where I'm like,
Well, and then maybe I just didn't spell this correctly or something. But
a 9.5 in a rookie auto's got to be a $10 card.
Okay.
But the Josh Allen's the first
That's
thing
the
I've
first
seen
one where I'm like,
ew, that can't be. It's a $2 card raw tops. All right, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. We got a Jahmyr Gibbs rookie, tricolor numbered to 225. That's not a floor card. Jahmyr Gibbs select tricolor. This is hobby. It's not the die cut. It is numbered to 225. It also isn't going to be a monster. I'm going to guess it's a 40-plus card, 30-plus card. I know it's not a monster because I sold the Dragon Scale in a PSA 10 for $200. So this is not our ceiling card. Numbered to 225.
I'm too old to see everything.
Next. We're about halfway through this, guys. This is cool. 23-24 Topps Finest, Lenny Wilkins flashback gold auto, numbered to 50.
Okay, hold on. That is sick, actually.
That's really cool.
The Jahmyr Gibbs is a $25 raw card. PSA 10 did 80, 70, and 117 in the last few sales.
The 9.5 should be about 130% of raw, maybe 150. So it's a $40 card.
Sweet.
Yeah.
All right.
This Lenny Wilkins is sick. The auto is really nice. Topps Finest gold to 50, 23-24. Not a floor card. It's not a banger, but it's not a floor card either. Get this next one going while Jason's seeing what he sees on that one. All right. This is a floor card, unless it's an auto. Oh, it is an auto. It's Bijan.
Wilkins is a floor, but it's probably closer to 15 to 20.
Oh, wow. I would be ecstatic if I hit that card for $45. Personally, just for the PC. It's cool.
It's a cool card.
It's a cool card. Another
But it's
Bijan.
also a $4, $5, $8, and $4 raw card.
Yeah. So here we go. Bijan Robinson on the select RPA number to 199.
Oh, that's nice.
This is likely that second tier down. I'm going to guess this is a $75 to $80 card. That's my guess.
What's the card code on that one?
The card code is RSM-BRD. BRO. What are you seeing? Am I right?
Okay. I'm seeing raw. That's disco. What's the parallel of this one?
This is just the silver. Rookie signature materials to 199.
And then SGC.
Yep, SGC 95. This has got to be in that
Definitely
$80
tier
range.
up.
What did you see raw?
Let's see.
Tell me what you saw raw on this one.
$75 raw.
Yeah, this is in that $80 tier.
$100 raw sale.
Yeah, this is in that 80 plus tier.
So this is probably $120.
Yeah, this is
Going
that.
to September of last year, 100, 47, 160, 74.
Yeah. So the interesting thing will be what I want to see. I think they're counting this in that 80 plus tier.
I think so.
If for some reason this is the ceiling, then we got a problem because this is not a $200 card. There's not a world where an SGC 10 is a 2.3 multiplier of the last row. SGC 9.5, yeah. All right, we got
let's give them a chance here.
Back to PSA. Another cool one, 2024 Diamond Kings, or not Diamond Kings, but all-time Kings, Gridiron Kings. Howie Long Studio Series, that's numbered to 100 in a PSA 10. I'm going to guess they're thinking this is a $30 card. But we'll see. 24 Donruss, Howie Long, all-time Gridiron Kings Studio Series, or of 100. Just Gridiron Kings of 100 is what you want to do. I'm going to guess the pop is really low, too.
Oh, yeah. There's two comps, and they're raw and they're low.
What are the raw comps?
Based off of how I searched this up, they're $1 a piece.
Okay.
But that seems low for a Howie of 100.
Maybe.
I think it's a 15.
Yeah, I think it is too. It might be considered a floor card. Put it in the floor pile because I think that's where it should be.
Because this stuff actually has a little bit more.
It can, but
Yeah.
all right. This is a thicker slab. This feels like an SGC slab. Again, we're over
Definitely
halfway through
an
this.
exquisite patch.
Yeah. Now, Jaden on the 9.5. This is a floor card. It better be a floor card. Should be a floor card. Here we go. Another SGC. Anthony Edwards. It's not a rookie. It's not numbered. It's just the fractal. I believe fractals are 1 to a box. This should be a floor card.
23, 24.
2023-4 Revolution, Anthony Edwards, Fractal Vortex. It's an insert.
Is it a 10?
It's a 10, SGC 10. What are you seeing?
One comp this year, $18.
Yeah, so this is a floor card. It should be.
Yep.
Not a horrific floor card by any stretch. Better than the $10. So one of the themes here so far is that a lot of these floor cards, if we're doing this the way I think we should be, they're more than $10.
I was expecting the floor cards to actually be $8 like that.
This is a nice one.
Yeah.
This is a nice one. Tarek Skubal on the first edition Bowman Sky Blue foil in a PSA 10. These are extremely tough grades. I'm going to guess the pop on this is very, very low. Sky Blue foils are not numbered in first edition, but I'm going to guess this is a $50 to $80 card.
We don't have a comp since last year,
Yep.
beginning of the baseball season.
What was it?
$44.99.
It's a $60 to $70
I
card
think
all
so.
day long. All day long.
I'm not putting this in there with Bijan,
Well,
but it's going in that stack for now.
Yeah, for now. I think it's the next tier down. I think it's that 30-plus tier. And that's a big win. Like, if something like that pops up in a repack that hasn't been comped for a long time, you can have a big win there. Here we go. This should be a floor card as well as my guess. 2020 Select, Brandon Ayuk on the neon green die-cut Prism rookie. Gonna guess that's a floor card. If that's more than $20, I'll have a heart attack. I think it's probably 8 to 10. Another SGC slab. SGA. This is a rookie, I do believe.
So 18-19, right?
Yep, 18-19. Faces of the Future, Winter, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And I'm going to guess this is another one that might be a little bit steely because there might not be a ton of comps recently on this card. I've only seen it a few times. It's an insert, but it's not one you see very often.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me have that.
I would just search Faces of the Future, Shai.
That's what I'm looking.
See what they do. While he's looking at that, let's see what we got next. This feels like another SGC slab. So far, pretty evenly split between PSA and SGC. Have not seen any Beckett slabs yet. This is a 10. Oh, this is an Ohtani 10. This is a good one.
PSA 9 on the Shea did $54.
Okay, so I think this. When was that?
And that was yesterday.
Okay, what did we see before that?
45 on a PSA 9.
Okay, so I think that SGC 10 is probably a $60 to $70 card then.
Solid.
How about the Sapphire Ohtani 2024 color match? It's a base, but I'm going to say this is a $50 card.
Go to 10.
Yeah. What are you seeing?
Getting warmer. Go up a little.
Oh, really? 75?
Last two comps were right at $80.
Okay, so
that was in December.
That's at 80
Hold
tier.
on, let me see. A 90 popped off last week.
Yep. So this was packed on the 22nd.
Last two comps are actually 90 and 100.
Okay, so that's in that 80 plus tier. That's a solid
That's a
card.
pretty card.
Yeah. Color match.
That's you already saw it because
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
idiot.
here we go. This is a nice one too. He's playing better now. Tatis Jr. on the pink refractor. It's a PSA 9. Gonna guess $25. 20 to 25 is my guess on that one.
Might be lighter than that.
You think on the pink?
You're right on.
Am I right on? Baseball, I usually am pretty
25, 27.
20. Yeah. So floor card still
40.
Oh, they might have considered it a
9.
30 plus.
Yeah.
They might have considered it a 30
I think
plus.
I would give that the benefit. Yeah,
Yeah.
37, 44.
Yeah, it's a $30 plus card. So that's that second tier up from the floor. Let's see, we got another PSA slab.
Quick reminder, we're keeping none of this stuff.
Yeah.
This all is going to be given away on our whatnot. Every Thursday night at 7 p.m. we go live. These will all be giveaways.
Yeah. This is kind of a sneaky one. PSA 10, 2023 Mosaic, Blue No Huddle. This is numbered to 75. I'm going to guess this is a $40 card in a PSA 10.
It's Herbert, right?
Yeah, Justin Herbert, 2023 Mosaic.
What's the number 2?
75, No Huddle. PSA 10.
Keep going. I'll find it.
All right. Nice card. That's not a floor card. If that's a floor card, I will eat my shorts. Herbert's market's down. It's not down that bad.
Most recent sale is a raw last month at $25.
So it's a $50 to $60 card if that's the case.
A lot of raw sales. There's a raw sale at 30, a raw sale at just under 20.
Yeah, it's a $60 card. So
50
it's
to
in
60.
in that second tier still.
Here we go. Oh,
what do we got? What do we got?
It's been over a year, so Herbert's kind of weird like that. But
What do they have it at? 100?
I mean, there's a comp at $100 there.
Okay, well that's probably what they're comping off of. So it's in that 80 tier.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Next. Oh.
Just kidding. We're not giving all the cards away.
His auto's so pretty. 2023 Transcendent Collection Hall of Famer Adrian Beltre to 15.
Sick.
Look how pretty that auto is. This is going to be in that 80 plus tier. I don't think this is the case hit, but I won't be shocked if it is. PSA 10. It's going to be super low
Let
pop.
me see the label again.
There you go.
23 Transcendent
You can search just by that search number.
icons.
That is nice. All right, we got an SGC slab here next while Jason's looking that one up. Now, this one's rough. What are you seeing on the Adrian
Hold on.
Beltre? Jordan Travis.
Now hold on.
That's after
Hold
he
on.
retired.
I got
20
questions.
seconds after he retired.
Pick that camera up.
Yeah, the
Pick
20
that
second.
camera up. Now, is this logistically? I am sure there's a lot of product that has to be sorted and all this. This happened very recently, but the 22nd is when this was put in.
Yeah. And I will tell you, before he retired, I bet this was every bit of a $40 card, $30 to $40 card. But I will be interested to see what they're doing it as.
Okay, one comp on the bell tray.
Yep. What's the comp?
$177.50.
That might
November 24th.
that might be the case hit.
If not, then they threw another really big card.
Yeah. If not, then that's a banger. I thought it was really good. That's a pretty card too.
The raw of 5 did 126, but this is
$177.
$177.50.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful card.
So Jordan Travis.
This will be given away.
Yeah, that's a giveaway, guys. That's going to be given away in our Whatnot stream. So, and
holy crap!
And most of these, just so you guys know, most of these are going to be buyers' giveies. They're not going to be just show up in the stream.
Is the
and
light perfectly in the way now?
Well, it's not perfectly
You
in
gotta
the
work
way,
hands a little bit.
but I have to get it here.
Yeah, get it there.
Jordan Travis of $2.99. This should be a floor card.
Let's see.
Obsidian. Jordan Travis auto.
What's it called? They have 50 names
$2.99.
for their parallels.
RMI-JTS. RMI-JTS. What are you seeing after May 22nd?
Of 99.
It's of $2.99.
Okay. Well, the of 99 raw in on May 10th did $10.
Yeah.
I'm trying to go back a little bit to give the benefit of the doubt here.
Yeah.
Now, it could be a floor.
That's specific. Did you search /299 just to see if we can get that exact one?
I pulled up here. Yeah, there's a $6 raw sale May 23rd.
Yeah, so this should be a floor card, guys. This should absolutely be a floor card. Here's a nice one. How about the 2021 Prism Fast Break Variation Franz Wagner rookie in a PSA 10? This should be about a $30 to $35 card is my guess. Good player on an up-and-coming team.
What's the number on that one?
The number of the card?
Yeah, because it's a variation.
310. 310 rookie variation in a PSA 10.
$60.
Yep. So that's in that 40-plus tier. 30-plus tier, yeah.
30-plus tier has actually been creeping up a little bit. I've
Yeah.
been surprised with that. But that Jordan Travis.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
So where are we at now? Like on the floors that we're like, ugh, we're at 3?
Yeah, and really only one that's just like, oh, because at least that's an RPA, and he has a good college fan base that collects him. The base Blue Press Proof 9, Josh Allen's brutal.
Yeah, we know how them Bills fans are.
How about this? This is a cool card.
Ooh.
How about the Kobe 97-98 Z-Force Superman in a 9.5? Yeah, that's not going to be equivalent to raw on that card. I'm gonna guess that's a $30 card. Am I close?
I'm looking. Yep, 27 was the last. 14. 14. 20.
Yeah,
20, 28.
They're counting that at $30.
That's going in my showcase at $30.
Yeah, all day.
That hits that tier for the Kobe.
Here's one for Jason to cry over. This is a floor card, or it should be.
That is a basement card.
2020 Chronicles Tua Luminance PSA 10.
I don't even want to know where this is.
Yeah, I think it's a $15 card. People are going to put $20 on it in their showcases and take $15 offer on it.
Well, let's see where the comps are.
Yeah, what are you seeing?
$10.
Yeah.
The last comp. So that's floor.
Yeah, that's floor. Floor card. Thought it was. Who'd have thought that Tua was a floor card?
Let's not overdo it.
All right, this
fan base is going through a lot right now.
So that's a PSA slab. So what we got here, Mosaic. This is going to be a floor.
I bought a lot of that.
Floor. Rui Hachimura, pink camo, PSA 10. Don't look it up. That's floor.
It's a 10.
That is COVID grading at its finest. That probably came back in 2022 after a 2.5-year wait.
And when they sent it off, it was a $50 card.
Yeah. Let's see. This is another floor. This dude had some juice at one point, but his body is broken. George Valera on the Chrome PSA 10, definitely a floor card. All right, what do we got left here? About 5 or 6 more. We have not. We don't know if we've hit the case hit yet. I have
pretty
a
sure
feeling
we
we have.
Can't imagine that.
I have a feeling we did. Churio 2023 Bowman Draft. This is floor all day. This is along with the Josh Allen, the two worst cards. This isn't a $10.
This is the first card that I would be like, that and the Allen, I would be like, seriously.
Paper, not
Hey, that's repacks. I mean, you could hit the bell tray,
not a 10.
or you could spend $45 on this card. You'll have a hard time getting $10 out of.
Yeah, this is the first one where I legitimately am like, this is not $10.
$5?
Yeah, it's a $5 card.
Yeah, because it's not even a first.
There may be a comp at $10, but it ain't worth $10. All right. But hey, one card like that we're just like brutally over on, that's not so bad. This is a weird one.
23.
His market has been all over the place. G.G. Jackson, silver PSA 10, 23 Prism. Yeah. I believe it's 23, 24, yeah.
That's $30.
Yeah, $30 card. That's what I figured.
38, 37, 36, but there's also a couple at like 28. There's one at 45 recently, 30. So 30 to $40.
Yeah.
I think it's that second tier.
All right, let's see what we got here. Another SGC slab. Whoop. Another Wemby. This is going to be in that $30 tier too. They're going to count it there, I think. Just a base mosaic SGC 10 Wemby. Nothing crazy, nothing terrible.
Yeah, I'm not mad if I get that card. I'm not excited, but I'm like, okay, I've got something.
Got something that I can hang on to and maybe get back to. You seen anything?
There's a 50 versions of mosaic. But
Yeah, that's just the base true. All right, we got a Bowman Prospects 9.5 O'Neal Cruz. If this is paper, we got another one that's this is also a floor card, and it's borderline at best. So we've got 3 cards so far that if I got these cards in this repack, I'd be pissed. Which out of 50 is not too bad.
Not horrible.
That's not too bad. And if you're a Pirates fan, maybe you're not pissed. But if this is a $1 card raw, like
is it? Hold on.
It's not a first. It's like his fifth Bowman.
But that's a strong statement.
Okay.
Let's just let the computer.
2021 Bowman O'Neal Cruz camo. I bet it's a $1 card raw. We got 3 left, guys. 3 left to see whether or not we. Did you spell O'Neal right? It's weird.
I did now.
Yeah.
How dare you? That is a $2 card.
Yeah. Say that is not just grading a $2 card does not make it a $10 card.
Well, this was likely graded when everybody was sending off 500 Bobby.
Right,
Winston.
but it was packed on May 22nd. Just throw SGC 9.5 in there. Just see if we see a $10 comp, because I bet we don't.
Okay.
This is a cool one that I think is going to fall into that 30 plus range.
Go ahead. What do you think?
2023 tops now. What'd you see?
Exactly.
Right at $10.
Comp.
Yeah, there's
okay, so
a comp.
Okay,
So,
now maybe
to be fair,
they looked for a 9.5 and they found it.
Yeah.
The 9.5 was EGC, so SGC is so it is a true floor. But that Churio is the only one
that's real rough, because at least that's a short print.
That's a cool card.
How about the tops now? 2023 Yamamoto and Ohtani. I think that's probably a $30 to $40 card. Anything with Ohtani in it is a banger.
How many more we got here?
We got 2 left.
Is that it?
That's it. So we think we've had the case hit already, but we're going to find out. This one's definitely not it. What are you seeing on that
A couple comps around 30, 20 to 30. So
87 Donruss, Barry Bonds rookie.
in a 9.
In a PSA 9. This is going to be that $30 range too, I think.
You mad about it?
No, not at all.
You sound mad about it.
No. I was just hopeful. We got 1 pack left. I'm hoping that there's a $200 card that's an actual $200 card.
You think they did a $170 and a $200 card?
Well,
I don't.
Unless they're like, well, 177 plus tax and shipping got to $200.
Or it's it's about
Close enough.
$200.
Yeah, that could be the case too.
I'm not.
I'm not mad if I get that card as the case hit at all. I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that we have something really exciting. Say, hey, this is a company that occasionally will really throw a second banger in there.
Yeah, but then what happens?
This is also new PSA slabs. So if there's variance in comps,
$15 to $20.
Okay, so it's a floor card.
Now let me back that up.
Yep.
I'm looking too soon. I'm looking at the 2 most recent. This is a card that sells 1 million times a year.
Yep.
There are comps at 40, 20, 30, 30, 17, 21. Then you'll have 16, 24, 28, 15, 22. So you could make the argument that there's multiple comps at 30.
I'm going to guess that the
25 on my
the
table.
lower end of the comps, I'm going to guess is old labels.
Could be.
Yeah, that's my guess. All right, we got one left, guys. Let's see. It's an SGC slab, so it's probably not a.
No, we don't know. Why we got to be like that? That bias doesn't help anything.
Come on.
I do this next time.
All right. Let's see. It's nope. Nope, we got another floor. So that was our case hit, the why am I blanking? The Beltray Auto. Nice card. This is a floor card. Jazz Chisholm debut foil. It's an all-day floor card.
Okay, so stay there. I'm going to hand you stuff.
Yep.
We're just going to agree floor-ish
Yep.
and make sure that we didn't miss anything. We could do a quick little preview. I guess you could
Little
just set it
count.
back in the box.
So overall, I think that they did a really good job with their case breakdown. I think they were accurate. I think they told us what was in there. There were 3 cards that I would be not happy with. The other floors I wouldn't be angry about. The only one that I really would lose my mind over, I think, is the just the base paper non-first Churio.
That's
as
rough.
a 9.5.
That's a rough one.
That's a rough one. But other than that, on 50 packs, I think that it's not a bad product at all.
So the packaging is there. The date that comps were taken. So, like with the Jordan Travis, it lends to accountability, but on the count, that was a floor card for them, right?
Yes.
The counts came out right
Yes.
on the stuff that was bigger. So they weren't treating that as if it was a big hit. Super
Right.
important. The ceiling at 200, I'm going to critique that. I think it's really important that whatever that case hit is, don't reach off of one comp.
Yeah.
I mean, it really would have to be like a vintage Hall of Famer that has comps sprayed everywhere.
Yeah.
But something that like that, unless there's other key, because card ladder can get weird. The one comp I was able to pull off of that was 177. I would like to see at least 200 on the case hit.
Yes.
But in fairness, I was expecting a lot more $10 cards.
Yeah.
And there weren't a lot of $10 cards in there.
No, there were a lot of the floors were $15 to $20.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. So as you can see, that was the surprise and kind of announcement we've been previewing for the last couple of weeks. We really enjoyed ripping that case from Juicebox. And overall, we both thought that it was a really solid product for what they advertise it to be. After we finished the basic production for this, we heard back from the folks at Juicebox, and they wanted us to make sure that we let all of you know that they do have a full floor guarantee. That means that if you hit a card in one of their products that you do not think was a $10 card, if that was the floor in that product, if you don't think it was a $10 card, you can reach out to them. They will buy that card back from you for $10. The end. No questions asked. The only caveat to that is you are responsible for shipping. So if I were you, I would wait until I had 3, 4, 5, maybe even 6 of these that I thought I would just rather have the cash for, and then reach out to them and sell all of them back to them at once. That way you only have one shipping charge that you are responsible for. They will also buy back any other cards that you hit in their product, just at a negotiated percentage of the retail value. So if you buy something and you would rather cash it out, they will be happy to do that for you. Again, this is something that we're going to be giving away on our Whatnot channel. So every Thursday night at 7 p.m. Eastern, we go live on Whatnot. And all 50 of these cards will be given away over the next 4 to 6 weeks as buyers giveaways in our stream. We're going to be somewhere between 8 and 10 of these every single week until they're gone. And they're going to be random, so we don't know what's going to happen when that case hit's going to pop off, when a $10 floor card's going to go. We don't know. But those things will all be given away. One last thing, we want to thank all of you, as we always do, for being a part of this journey with us. This community that we're building and working to create wouldn't be anything without all of you, and we appreciate each and every one of you. As always, this has been the Ballcard Show, the sports podcast for the sports collector. Peace.